Alright, I am standing on top of a 1998 International 4700. How did I get this truck? I traded my dump truck for it. I've never seen this thing before it got here, and it showed up on a low bed, and I said, yeah, I'll take it. So let's find out how this all went down. Alright, so this is what's on hand for today. So this truck is going to get traded for a International 4700 cabin chassis with the 7.3 diesel in it. Why? I have no idea, but it seems like a good idea. I have only seen pictures of the 4700 and know nothing about it. So let's get this truck ready to get put on a low bed that's bringing the 4700. So let's get right to it. Just confirm that it starts. It does, that's good. All right, let's clean the cab out because it's kind of gross. All right, that's looking a lot better for the next owner. I like stuff to be clean. So let's go get that truck. He's actually going to be delivering on his lowboy, and he's pulling up here any minute. So let's go check that thing out. What do you think, buddy? Are you sad that the dump truck's going away? You sad about that? Yeah, I know. We're gonna get another truck. Another truck? Alright. Let's go check it out. nice truck. Not bad. 5-speed splicer, 7.3 Power Stroke, International, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty cool. Project number uno is I'm gonna hook those stacks up. I think that's awesome. All right, let's get to it. Got the thing stuck already. Like, what the hell? Alright, let's pull this thing out. Okay, let's try this again. Note to self, this does not go off-road. Ever, for any reason at all, ever. Unless you get like 10,000 pounds back there. Let's pop the hood and see what's going on under here. So it is a International T444E, which I believe is the same exact thing as a Ford 7.3 Power Stroke, and it looks really clean under here. Now this thing is cool. So I want to get the stacks hooked up because I think this thing would sound ridiculously bad, as in bad in a good way, if those were hooked up. Max, come here. He gets excited about new trucks. You got a new truck. Can you ride in it? Where do you get in? Where do you get in, buddy? Ah, okay. Alright. Now how do you get out? What do you think, bud? What do you think? Huh? do you think? Hey! Are you gonna get out now? Can I get in there? Are you driving this thing? Alright, come on. There you go. Alright, let's go through some of this stuff on the other side and see what it's all about. New alternator. Probably the original dash that has 200,000 miles on it. 13,000. Knobs. Trim piece. We got a bunch of lights. That's kind of cool. Springs, whatever. Light covers, light bulbs, all the wire, hood latches. Oh, door switches, that's cool. Bunch of fasteners. Something. Another door handle. That's pretty cool. 4700 T444E. And it comes with a CB radio. Now we can be super truckers. Those are switch. Some your stuff. And a window motor. Cool. I was hoping that wasn't like a head gasket. Empty space in here. Alright, let's get this thing cleaned out. Day 3 of owning a little semi-truck. You wanna go for a ride? You wanna go for a ride? Let's go see what these pipes sound like. This truck, so let's go through and see what we can find. I want to put the lights in here, so let's see if we have enough. So I got all the lights. Let's get them installed. Alright, I feel like those shouldn't go in that hard. Maybe the holes look like somebody torched them out or maybe plasma cut them. like by hand. They weren't very accurate, but so maybe they weren't big enough. But I just, and these are the old grommets, so maybe it'd be easier. I just think they should probably go in a little easier because I don't know, I feel like if you're not careful you could break them with how tight they are. But okay, now we should be able to turn the headlights on and the 4-ways, and that should light all of them up. We got 4 there, that's blinking. This one's out for some reason. Alright, there, it's fixed. Electrical gremlins, I don't know. I spliced it out. I cut it here and then respliced it here, and now it works perfectly. The other splice looked better than mine, so I don't know. I'm using 4700. Why I hate electrical. It's just dumb. All right, let's move on to the next thing. All right, so let's just prove a concept here. We have the airline. It's kind of annoying to have to fill that up like that, but I don't think it leaks. So maybe we won't do anything with that today. All right, we'll change the window motor. Let's get that done. All right, so this is the window switch for this one. Nothing happens. So let's check fuses. I have a new window switch motor. But before we think it's in here. If we do all that work, let's check fuses. I think there's one on the other side. Got the wheels all painted up. I didn't record that because I didn't want to. So let's see. Good, there's no. Oh boy. Alright, instead of doing this, trying to figure out that, let's take the window out, let's take this cover off, and we'll test with the new window motor to see if it goes up. If it goes up, we will just replace that whole thing and then it'll be fixed. So let's do that.
Well, between that setting sun, I'm on fire and born. You looked at me and I was done.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead. All right, that's fixed. Let's move on to the next thing. All right, so I've been saying this for years, never undercoat frames, especially if there's any rust at all on them. So like, unless you buy a brand new vehicle, and even then I wouldn't recommend it. So this was undercoated, and you can see it's starting to disintegrate. This was undercoated, and it just blew off with a pressure washer. And here's why. Basically, the idea behind undercoating is that it is a complete seal and it blocks out all of the salt so it doesn't rust the frame. Well, what ends up happening is it traps all the moisture because you already have rust behind there. Even if it's just surface rust, it traps that moisture and it rusts about 30 times faster, and your frame will look nice on the outside and it will be powder on the inside. If you want to do rust prevention, you do a creeping oil, have the vehicle oil sprayed every year, and you'll never have a problem with rust. These undercoating, the truck bed liners, the Z-Bart, all that nonsense, that's garbage. It doesn't work. Even my buddy's car, he had his car Z-Barted from brand new, and it's still rusting out, and it's probably worse behind where they've Z-Barted it. You just can't see it. So don't ever undercoat stuff. Oil spray is the only way to prevent rust, and then keeping it painted and washed, but oil spray is the only way to go. All right, a few days later here, let's take this thing for a drive and see how it does out on the highway. Don't be an opie. Like the video.